Hi everyone, I'm Anita and I'm helping moms simplify their activities and ideas to get kids and like toddlers and preschoolers ready to learn. And it doesn't mean necessarily 4-year-old activities. They're simple things that get 2 and 3-year-olds ready so that you can build on. So by the time they're 4, they're off to kindergarten with those independent skills. And today I'm going to talk about the word sharing. That skill, sharing, is a social skill. It is so important for so many people, and yet it happens slowly and progressively. It does not happen overnight. It takes a lot of little baby steps to get there. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas that might be for the younger years up until the older 4 and 5-year-old age. But do know that you might even have a 4 and 5-year-old that struggle and need another year or two to get there. And so the first thing I would do is when they're 2, a simple way of sharing is just sharing space. So for example, you're sharing the table, you're talking about it. We're both sitting at the table and we're sharing it. We're sharing a drink. We're sharing some French fries. We're sharing something that maybe there's more than one of, or more than a quantity, so that the 2 of you are using something from the same bowl. Maybe you're sharing rice bowl because you served it family style on the table, or the pot, or maybe you're sharing some other kind of thing like the mirror in the bathroom. That is sharing because you're both using it at the same time. So start doing that when they're 2. When you get to being at 3, start making it a little bit more active of sharing. For example, we're sharing a box of crayons, but yet you're not necessarily taking turns with, purple color or green color. You're both just sharing the box. So you have one, you may not jump and take one that your child is taking right away because it might need time to build up that skill. But you're labeling it, you're sharing the box. And when you have a lot more patience to share it with your child. So try and do that first. And when they're ready, you can add in other kids, or, you can add in children in the neighborhood or siblings and things like that that you might play with, or even split up the box of crayons. So you're sharing where they get half and you get half. And that's a harder concept to add. So do that one thing at a time. Another thing is sharing paper. Have a giant piece of paper where you both are coloring on it. Or have a giant box of sand or some other kind of activity where you're both working on together, and talk about how that's sharing. Keep saying what a great job you're doing when you're sharing it, or you like that we're both using the paper together. Build that up one step at a time. And by the time they're 4 or 5 years old, the expectations are going to be where they're turn taking, where they have to share one item and wait patiently to take turns with something. That is a very difficult skill for young children. So do all these other things first to get them ready for that, so that they are learning that, things can be shared and you can get things back and you can do things with other people. Build that trust and that connection while they're with you or while they're with someone. Check out kidsmoveandlearn.com for more simple ideas. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe also.